Hello guys, the new 4.2 update just got announced with a brand new trailer. We're gonna talk about all the new things that are in the 4.2 update. By the way, all the codes from the live stream, I'm gonna put them in the description below. So make sure you use these codes within 24 hours or they just disappear. First of all, of course, we are gonna get Furina, the new 5-star Archon in the game. She is a Hydro Sword user. And yeah, it's very obvious. She summons with her elemental skill like 3 pets, like Pokemons. Everyone has actually a different name. It's kind of funny. But yeah, Furina actually is really interesting because she has 2 modes. A black pants mode where she changes her pants to black. And she has a white pants mode where she changes her pants to a white pants. Also her hair changes a bit, so yeah. And to sum it up really easily, one is a healing mode and one is a HP draining mode, okay? She will drain HP from your whole team, and the more HP she drained, the more damage the pets will do. These pets will stay on the field even if you switch out from Furina. If you want to heal, you need to do a charge attack with Furina to switch the mode, which the 3 other pets are going to disappear, and you get this new healing pet. And I think it's only healing the character that is on the field. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's healing everybody in the party. Next up is her ultimate burst. And her burst is actually a damage buff that is stackable. In the beginning, you have a certain amount of stack, but you can increase those stacks by losing HP. So the more HP you lose with your characters, the more stacks you will get, and the bigger the damage buff is gonna be. And I think that pretty much sums it up. I think it's gonna be a huge thing, and I have so many great ideas how to use her in a lot of teams. So guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel because I want to make like 20 videos about really crazy teams. It's gonna be so much fun. She also has 2 worth to mention passive abilities. While her elemental skill is active, she can walk on water. So yeah, rest in peace Kokomi, you got power crept. All you need to do is press 1 time E and you just walk on water. I'm not sure how long the pets are gonna stay on the field, but you can also just reapply E again. It's basically infinite walking on water mode, okay? And another thing, she also has another passive ability, which is useful for underwater stuff. So as you guys know, you have like these cooldowns when you use the specific abilities underwater. She has a passive which reduces the cooldown. You can use the stuff more often, more frequently. So I guess this is also worth to mention and makes the underwater world a little bit more easier. Next up, we have Charlotte, and to explain her kit pretty easily, she's a mix of a support and sub DPS. With her normal attack, she basically attacks with her camera, and her elemental skill basically is Nahida's elemental skill, but with cryo. Also, it looks a little bit more clunky, so it takes a little bit more time to apply the cryo, but you can also full charge the elemental skill, which will deal more damage. Her burst ability is also interesting because it will heal and deal damage. So her cameras will deal damage and it will also heal your characters. Is this Diona power creeping? I don't know. And she also has an interesting passive. If you use non-Fontaine characters, her cryo damage will increase. And if you use Fontaine characters, her healing will increase. So this is also really interesting and depends on how you want to use her. We gotta find out if her cryo application is enough. Maybe she's gonna be good for belt teams or freeze teams. Excited to find out more about her when she releases. And she also has another interesting passive ability. She can zoom with her camera. Yeah guys, we know our camera actually has a little bit of zoom, but she has a crazy zoom, and you can basically go really close to the enemies. You can also use the camera mid-fight. Another big thing, a new weekly boss appears. Yes, it's the whale that Child uses in the Liyue boss fight. He's now a weekly boss. So really big whale animations you can expect. He looks really crazy. Also the area looks really, really cool. Gotta say, this is probably one of the coolest looking boss fights. It's gonna be closer to the Scaramouche boss fights with multiple phases. So maybe gonna take a little bit of time. But yeah, it's gonna be cool for beating it the first time for sure. You can see here Furina, Nahida, Nuvelet, and Beizu in the whale fight team. So yeah, just warning you guys, we might need 2 healers in Furina's compositions. Another big thing, we are gonna get a new area, of course, a new area to explore. It's gonna be east side of Fontaine. And this also looks really mysterious. There's also this area which looks a little bit infested, like in the Sumero area a little bit. So I'm excited to see how we can cleanse this area. It's gonna be cool. There's also a new puzzle, and there's also gonna be a new underwater ability to catch from another monster like we used to. We'll also be able to explore this new tower here, you can see here. This is going to be involved in some quests. I don't know much about it. They just said it's very mysterious, and yeah, we have to do some quests in there. There's also a new boss in the overworld, which might be the monster that we have to beat for the Furina as Genshin materials. So guys, yeah, get used to this side. You might want to beat this boss a lot of times to get Furina to level 90 as fast as possible. Looks pretty cool. I wonder how he works. There's also gonna be a free Freminet event where you get Primogems, etc. and also a free Freminet. So if you don't have him yet, you will be able to obtain him for free in this event. The event has multiple phases and it looks like you have to do a lot of stuff in there, so make sure you catch up on those. There's also going to be other events as well again. You can see the Fungi event is coming back, the Pokemon Tower Defense kind of mix, and Bongo Head makes the huge comeback once again. I don't know how often we saw this dude in the copy-pasted, more improved event, as they said. Yeah, they upgraded it a little bit, and they might even want to make this a permanent mode, as they said in the live stream. The developers said that they're actually improving this mode, and they are might thinking about making this a permanent mode. I don't know how I feel about this. In my opinion, this is not the end game that we wanted, to be honest. But hey, it is what it is. Tell me in the comments what you guys think. Another event makes a comeback as well, which is the Misty Dungeon Fighting event. We already had this like many times before. And yeah, we will get trial characters for free. If you don't have good built characters, they will give you some. And if you guys remember the stamp event from back in the days, it's coming back once again. This is where you obtain the new lens for your camera. You have to make pictures of certain things in the overworld, and that's how you obtain the stamps. And you will also be able to obtain the stamps from your friends. So if you're like missing some stamps, you can ask your friend to send you some and exchange to each other. Also, the improved TCG is coming back. It's a little bit faster. That's it basically. There's also codes gonna be. You can now exchange codes with your friends or put them online. If you have a crazy deck or you just want to steal someone's deck, it's now possible. You just need their code that they have to give to you, and you just enter it in the game and you basically just copy their deck. That's basically it with all the important stuff that I catched up on. Yeah, I'm excited for it. It's coming out on November 8th for everybody to know. And don't forget to redeem the codes. I'm gonna put them in the description, as I said. And yeah, guys, that's basically it. If you liked this video and it was useful for you, let me know in the comments. Also, give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Genshin Impact videos. I would really appreciate it, and I see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.